Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a Thursday afternoon, 10 races with a 110 first post. It's a beautiful day. Let's check out those track and weather conditions and turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. Slow to go was Higher Law. First off the blocks, Comedy Town from the far outside. Nacho Supreme and officiating come away with speed. Borcan gets away to race in fourth. Followed fifth by Maracaibo. Then it's Dunkel and Creative Cloud. The early trailer is the slow starting Higher Law. As they race around the first turn, it's Comedy Town who crosses over from the high draw to lead by a length and a half. Tugging while second is officiating. Long shot Nacho Supreme parked at the rail third. On from fourth, that's Borcan. Then first timer Maracaibo. Down at the inside about 6 lengths off the pace setter. Out in the center goes Creative Cloud third last. Second last is Higher Law and Dunkel's at the back. 24-1 for the opening quarter. The favorites are first and second with less than 5/8 to run. Comedy Town leads by a length and a half. Officiating is second. Nacho Supreme now races from third. Maracaibo improves on the inside of Borcan and takes a joint fourth. Length and a half back to the outside in Creative Cloud, then Higher Law and Dunkel at the back. 48-3 for the opening half mile. Around the far turn they go. It's Comedy Town on top 3 parts of a length. Officiating second. Borcan put into the clear to launch a 3-wide bid. 4 wide Higher Law. Hunting room at the rail and Nacho Supreme, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Comedy Town who cuts the corner and has something in the tank here. He leads by a length and a half. Officiating to the attack second. Borcan is now third. Final 16th of a mile. Comedy Town still finding. Officiating still trying. Comedy Town at the 16th pole is clear. And it's Comedy Town at 2-1 to win by a length and a half. Officiating second, Borcan third, Creative Cloud fourth in 1:30-1. They're up. It was a good beginning for the favorite Vegas Weekend. Moving with her is Lenlow Lady. Up on the outside, it's Family Time not far away. Splitting horses, yes, it's free with the Jokes on Me now moving through. Out the back early is High Fashion. Out of the chute and onto the main track, and Vegas Weekend and Luis Saez lead narrowly. On the 3 wide side, the Jokes on Me is now second. Lenlow Lady between horses. She's backing off to race third. 2.5 to High Fashion, who's an early fourth. Outside in Family Time. And inside to Yes It's Free, who's last of the 6. The opening quarter, it's 23-2. It's Vegas Weekend at 3-2, who has the lead by a length. The Jokes on Me is second at the rail. Lenlow Lady is now third. These top 3 have 3 on a 4th running High Fashion. Then it's Family Time, and the trailer is Yes It's Free. Half a mile from the finish. The opening half mile posted in 46-4. Pace aplenty here as Vegas Weekend still has the lead. Lenlow Lady is yet to be asked for her run. She's in tight toward the inside. And now jockey Corey Lannery tries to send her through inside of the Jokes on Me. She's on the attack now, Lenlow Lady. She's up into second. All in third, the Jokes on Me, then High Fashion and Family Time. Last of all is Yes It's Free, and Lenlow Lady is on a move. 1/4 mile left to go. Lenlow Lady sweeping up and past Vegas Weekend, who just did too much too soon. On from the outside, High Fashion's going to try to take up the slack, but with an 1/8 of a mile to go, it's all about Lenlow Lady. Lenlow Lady is in front and moving away. Vegas Weekend still trying to cling to second from High Fashion third. High Fashion taking aim for second, but Lenlow Lady is a wrapped-up winner. She's 8-5 and long gone. Good battle for second, but High Fashion did outrun Vegas Weekend for the place. The Jokes on Me fourth in 1:37 flat. clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Famous Gent and Golovkin went hunting an advantage, with Honorable moving up between them. Down at the rail goes Indy Tourist, with Chow away in early fifth. Out the back early are Southern Passage and On a Tour. In the charge around the first turn, Corey Lannery puts Golovkin on the lead by a length and a half. Famous Gent is second, Indy Tourist is at the rail third. Race favorite Honorable is fourth in the two-path, about 4 lengths behind. Then it's Chow, he's still third last. Second last is On a Tour, and down at the rail it's Southern Passage, who's last of the 7 through the opening quarter mile of 24 and 2. Down the backstretch they go, 5 furlongs left to race. Golovkin by half a length. On the outside and Famous Gent from second, Indy Tourist is parked at the rail third. Honorable continues along fourth, at the inside and Chow is fifth. Back to sixth goes On a Tour, and Southern Passage remains seventh and last. There are no changes being made to the running order here for the opening half mile, and they slowed down 49 and 1. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Golovkin has the lead, 3 wide Honorable from between horses Famous Gent. Looking for room at the rail, Indy Tourist needs a way out. Then it's Chow and On a Tour. Southern Passage remains last as the pace quickens to the top of the stretch. Famous Gent on the outside, Golovkin toward the rail. Jose Ortiz trying to muscle into the clear with Indy Tourist. That sends Honorable 4 wide. Chow is next. 3/4, 113 flat. They turn in. Loose and charging Indy Tourist tries to reach Famous Gent, who just took the lead. Golovkin is game on the fence, and Chow is coming on from fourth. Final 16th of a mile. It's Indy Tourist for a narrow lead. Chow runs at him. Indy Tourist wins. Chow was second. Famous Gent was third. Then Golovkin and Honorable in 135 and 4. In the gate, and they're off. Great beginning from between for Favorite Sin. Down at the inside, Emma Rose is put into play early, and here's Ishfaq moving up on the outside. Farther out and touring Egypt. Down at the rail goes Boxer Rebellion, and Raspberry Ballet is the early trailer as they scrimmage for the early lead. 3 wide Ishfaq from between horses Favorite Sin. Along the rail it's Emma Rose. These 3 heads apart. 4 wide and touring Egypt. On from 5th Boxer Rebellion. And then it's 3 to Raspberry Ballet. 23 and 3 for the opening quarter. Favorite Sin took the late money and now stretches it out a bit to lead a clear length. Ishfaq second, Emma Rose third, up between horses and Boxer Rebellion. Wide on the course and touring Egypt. And 3 to Raspberry Ballet. Less than 5/8 to race, and Favorite Sin is the target. She leads by a length and a half. Boxer Rebellion sent through between horses to make a mid-race move, and she's on the attack now, only a neck off the leader. 3 wide and Ishfaq down at the rail, and Emma Rose. Dropping back is touring Egypt, and Raspberry Ballet is the one who sat early and is now trying to pounce late through an opening half mile of 46 and 3. Less than 3 furlongs to go, and Favorite Sin has been repelling all challenges to this stage. Boxer Rebellion and Emma Rose the nearest pursuers. Up on the outsides, Raspberry Ballet trying to get by Ishfaq. Dropping back and touring Egypt, and there's a 1/4 of a mile left to run. 1:11 and 2 for 3/4. They turn in. Up front, Favorite Sin leads by 2. Emma Rose is out after second. Raspberry Ballet from last is closing ground down the center. Final 16th of a mile, and Favorite Sin has responded to every challenge, and she'll win it. Favorite Sin is 6-5, and she's in front. Emma Rose is second, and Raspberry Ballet third. And they're up. From the rail, Bein' Fun was away quickly. Up on the outside, here's Cairo Campaign, mixing it up between horses. His Dream Friend and Positive Phil is now dropped to the rail to race third last as they charge into the first turn. Dream Friend with rail position and Hero up to his outside. They're shoulder to shoulder, and they're a length and a half better than Cairo Campaign, who will now drop over to race in third. Bein' Fun is an early fourth, followed fifth by Pretendant. Then it's Strong Ending, who's at the rail. Following him is Positive Phil, and the two laggards at the back are Buffalo Max and Ninja Dust. The pace is swift, 22-1 for a drilled opening quarter. Dream Friend took all the late plays, odds on here at 2-5, and he's going quickly with a half a length advantage. Hero up on the outside, keeps the heat on. Second, Being Fun under a loose rein, moves through inside of Cairo Campaign. Then Pretendant ahead of Positive Phil and Strong Ending. These back markers have had a lot of pace ahead of them. Ninja Dust second last, Buffalo Max at the back through a 46-second opening half mile. Inside half a mile to the finish as they swing around the far turn. Dream Friend has been under pressure throughout. Here's more pressure from Cairo Campaign, who's a half length off the lead. From the back, Ninja Dust circling horses and on the move for Zayas. Held up in traffic, Positive Phil. Winding it up is Buffalo Max, less than a quarter of a mile to come. 3/4, 110 flat, Dream Friend trying to find another gear. He still has the lead. Cairo Campaign is next, then Pretendant. The back markers didn't really punch forward with less than an eighth to go. Dream Friend is still in front. Now Buffalo Max continues to charge stand side to try to get into second, but Dream Friend proves much the best. Dream Friend wins a length and a quarter. Cairo Campaign completes the Maker Exacta. Buffalo Max got up for third at 1:33.3. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Clean and level beginning. Soon after the start, Viva Lorena and Shop Girl went hunting an advantage. Penn Street has speed. Flight to Shanghai emerging between horses, and on the far outside, it's Reinforced. Back from there, Sky Proposal settles in about 3 lengths off the lead, and a length and a half to Silent Sparkle. They head to the half-mile point. Shop Girl has the lead, but she's taking plenty of pressure. From the outside, Viva Lorena is second and Reinforced to 3 wide third. Flight to Shanghai back to fourth. Penn Street gets shuffled to second last. Passed outside by Sky Proposal, and the trailer is Silent Sparkle. Around the far turn they go, 22-3 for the opening quarter. Luis Saez and Shop Girl try to make a break for it now. 5/16 from home, 3 wide, Reinforced comes to call. Viva Lorena begins to drop back, then Flight to Shanghai. Out wide in Sky Proposal, Penn Street needs some place to go through a 46-1 opening half mile. Off the turn in the stretch drive, Shop Girl leads clearly by a length and a half. Into the clear, Flight to Shanghai trying to take up the slack second. Penn Street down the center. Final 16th of a mile, and Shop Girl is still clear. Penn Street is up into second. She's gaining ground, but she's out of time. Shop Girl is in front. She wins by a length and a half. Second, Penn Street. Third, Flight to Shanghai. Fourth with Sky Proposal. Then Reinforced in 1:11.3. And they're off. Picture perfect beginning. Bourbon Currency, one of the first into stride. At the rail, Calibrator has speed. From the far outside, Ocean's Map being sent forward to try to work over. Then it's Call Kurt. He's the gray, about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Floating out the favorite, Shooting the Breeze. Saving ground is Zap Daddy ahead of Zip and Jimmy and Empire Express. The early trailer is the stretch running Please Call Me Back. A speed duel percolating on the front end with Calibrator holding the inside edge and Ocean's Map making him run hard early. They went 22 and 3 strong seconds to the opening quarter mark. They have 4 lengths on Bourbon Currency, who races from third, then Shooting the Breeze, followed by Call Kurt and Empire Express. Slippin' Jimmy is racing outside of Zap Daddy, and unhurried at the back is Please Call Me Back. He's got pace ahead of him as the top two try to catch a mid-race breather. Calibrator leads by a length. Ocean's Map is second, but their margin is only a length between the second and third horses. As moving up, Shooting the Breeze at the rail in Bourbon Currency, they went 46 seconds for an opening half mile. Call Kurt's under a loose rein from Jaramillo trying to gain ground. Please Call Me Back is in traffic and trying to get underway. Slippin' Jimmy's got him bottled up right now as they move to the top of the stretch. Ocean's Map is called it a day. Calibrator has the lead. Into the clear comes Bourbon Currency. Please Call Me Back and Slippin' Jimmy trying to wind it up while wide on the course. Saving ground with Zap Daddy. He's into the clear now for Junior Alvarado, and he's charging with 1/8 of a mile to go. Calibrator has the lead. Here comes Zap Daddy charging hard down the center. Calibrator and Zap Daddy and Calibrator. Bourbon Currency between. Zap Daddy wins. Zap Daddy beat Bourbon Currency with Calibrator third. Call Kurt was fourth. 133 and 2. They're off. Renaissance Frolic was away quickly, but so was Unmoored, and these two race on. From the outside, here's Jamontier making it a party. 4 wide goes Mo Maverick. Saving ground is Forever Mo, then Identifier. A gap of 2.5 to Sand Dancer, who finds himself last of all, but the pace is quick as they charge around the first turn. It's Unmoored who has the lead. He leads clearly 1.5 lengths. Jamontier is second. Renaissance Frolic now races from third. Up to fourth goes Mo Maverick. Back to fifth is Forever Mo. Then it's Identifier, and still nothing yet from Sand Dancer. Opening quarter was 22 and 4. Quick pace up the top end here as they make their way now inside 5 furlongs from home. It's Unmoored who has the lead. Unmoored leads and leads clearly by 1.5 lengths. Jamontier is second. Renaissance Frolic is on the outside. And right with him is Mo Maverick. Then it's back to Forever Mo. Forever Mo is racing about 4 or 5 lengths off the pace setter. On his outside, an Identifier, and still at the back is Sand Dancer. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. 46 seconds for a strong half mile. Unmoored has the lead. 3 wide, Mo Maverick. From between Jamontier, Renaissance Frolic. He might have some run, but he'll need some place to go to prove it. Then to the outside, Identifier, followed by Forever Mo as they're at the top of the stretch. Clear racetrack for Renaissance Frolic as he tries to reach Unmoored with 1/8 of a mile more to get. Unmoored has the lead, but Renaissance Frolic powers up alongside and he powers past. Renaissance Frolic to the top here. He's clear. He's a winner. He's Renaissance Frolic, who's in front. Up for second late with Sand Dancer. He came from way back to get up in 127 flat. And they're off. From the center, my Sarasota Star springs out to clear off. From the outside, Compt is away in second. Lori Lupes, the race favorite, settles down in third. Down at the inside in Domineer, followed by the gray Let's Be Honest. Then it's She's All Woman, and the early trailer is Foxy Mischief. They head to the half-mile grounds. My Sarasota Star leads a length and a quarter. Lori Lupes is there second. Compt is third. Let's Be Honest takes over fourth. Domineer is back to fifth, and She's All Woman and Foxy Mischief. Opening quarter, 22-1. Strong pace on the top end. My Sarasota Star can't shake free from Lori Lupes. These two have put on some big-time speed. They're 5 ahead of Compt, who's now third. From the outside, She's All Woman gets into the clear to try to launch a bid, but she's better than 8 lengths off the lead as the two favorites have widened on the rest of the field a quarter of a mile from home. My Sarasota Star fights to hold it. Lori Lupes struggles to get by. From last, it's now Foxy Mischief who cuts the corner and comes on next. Down the center, and She's All Woman. There's an eighth of a mile to go. And it's still my Sarasota Star. She's put Lori Lupes away. Down the center, She's All Woman. From the inside, Foxy Mischief. But as they come home for the wire, the speed of my Sarasota Star carries her pillar to post to win by 2. Second was She's All Woman. Third was Lori Lupes. Fourth, Domineer. Then Foxy Mischief in 111 flat. Runners away. From the center, Time Sensitive gets the first call. Driving through at the rail, She's an Earth Mover. Up on the outside, Take Me As I Am on the stretch out has speed. These three across the course, and they go quickly. Winter Princess tripped out already while racing in fourth. Down at the inside goes Backspark. Just ahead of her went Short Circuit. Outside and Blue Eyed Kitten. In between horses goes Joy and Grace. Then it's a length and a half to Dora Princella racing inside of Fabiola Princess. And the trailer is Miss Amendment. They leave the turn and straighten out for the journey down the backstretch. Take Me As I Am has the lead for Leonel Reyes by a length and a quarter. Time Sensitive on the outside is there second. She's an Earth Mover is parked at the rail. Out wide on the course goes Blue Eye Kitten. Just inside of her, Winter Princess, as Blue Eye Kitten is on a mid-race move all the way up to challenge for the lead. Back from there, it's the team of Joy and Grace who races outside of Short Circuit, then Fabiola Princess and Backspark. 2 back to Dora Princella, and still nothing from Miss Amendment. That's the 11 of them as they swing around the far turn. Half mile in 48 seconds flat. Take Me As I Am leads by a neck. Blue Eye Kitten is there second. Winter Princess patiently handled here by Jaramillo. 3 wide and on the go. Down at the rail, Time Sensitive is fourth. She's an Earth Mover held up in traffic. Looking for somebody running home from the back. Nobody with any authority yet through 3 quarters and 111 and 4. Here comes Winter Princess bidding up on the outside of Take Me As I Am. These two have kicked on. Winter Princess on the outside for a narrow lead. Take Me As I Am is dead game and fighting back. These two inside the 16th pole. Take Me As I Am on the inside. Winter Princess on the outside. Winter Princess gets the call. Second, Take Me As I Am, and a great try from Short Circuit. She wins a 3-way go for third. Closer for fourth between She's an Earth Mover and Time Sensitive. 135 and 2.
And that wraps up Thursday's action. Friday, tomorrow, 10 races. Always an exciting day at Gulfstream Park. We have the Stronach 5. It actually kicks off race number 7 at Gulfstream Park. We got races from Santa Anita, Laurel, and Golden Gate Field. So we got all the Stronach tracks in the mix for the Stronach 5. And it's also Beat the X-Wit Friday. And Acacia is up. See if you can pick more winners than her. Check it out on GulfstreamPark.com. Just click the contest page and you're in. It's absolutely free. So have a good night, and we'll be back here tomorrow on Friday afternoon.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let tell you, Jack, I'm so tired